trying to make all-time history.
Right.
You know, if the Canelo fight come to fruition, then that's a fight that I'll be willing to take just off the wrist. You know, to be one of the all-time greats. That, you know, that's a fight.
That's the one that gets you going. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. That's a fight because of the challenge.
Yeah.
I love the challenges, and I love the people that I hear them now. You too little. You know, Canelo gonna break you. He's gonna stop you. You come from 147. That weight too big. This and that. I can hear now, and that just excites me to go in there and just be like, okay, let me prove him wrong once again.
That fight would be gigantic if Canelo gets through Jamel, and then you
trying to make all-time history right. You know, if the Canelo fight come to fruition, then that's a fight that I'll be willing to take just off the wrist. You know, to be one of the all-time greats. That you know that's a fight that's the one that gets you going. See your eyes. Yeah. That's a fight because it's a challenge. I love the challenges, and I love the people that I hear them now. You too little. You know, Canelo going to break you. You's going to come from 147 that way too big. This and that. I can hear now. And that just excite me to go in there and just be like, okay, let me prove once again that fight would be gigantic if Canelo gets to Jamal. And then Canelo Alvarez recently responded brutally to Terence Crawford's call for a fight. Israel Matt thinks Terence Crawford would have a very tough time going up to super middleweight to take on Saul Canelo Alvarez following their 12-round fight. Terence Crawford went on to win by unanimous decision. On against Israel Madoff and Eddie Hearn believed the scorecards were a complete joke. He stated that it's a waste of time. Crawford had a good flurry in the last round. It was a super close fight. I believe you have to come in and take that belt from the champion. Terence Crawford didn't do that, and I love him. He is brilliant. But for me, Madamu deserves to be the champion tonight. It was a fight that could have gone either way, and then you hear the scorecards, and that's why you lose by 4 rounds. And on 2 of the scorecards, it wasn't that kind of fight going into the fight. Crawford was a heavy favorite, and considering the fight went the distance, and he won narrowly on the judges' scorecards, it goes to show how good Madoff really is. Much of the attention leading up to enduring fight week was on Crawford's possible promotion to confront Canelo Alvarez, the super middleweight champion. According to Madoff, the outcome will largely depend on the weight at which Crawford and Alvarez square off. I don't know, it depends on what weight they fight in, he said. But if they fight in Canelo's current weight category, then I think it will be very difficult for Crawford because he's massive. Although Matt thinks Crawford is too small to match Alvarez at 168 lbe, does concede that the former 135 lb fighter possesses a strong punch. There is no doubt that he has power. There is no doubt that he has skills. I knew that's why this fight was so close. Middle added that if I had won the 11th and 12th rounds, maybe I could have won the fight or gotten the draw, but I did what I could and followed my plan. I did a lot in the beginning of the fight as well. I tried to be aggressive. I tried to take the fight to him. I obviously exerted more energy, but maybe next time with the experience I gained, I can do better in the future. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification. By doing this, you'll never miss out on any future videos from Combat Sports World. Originally, when asked about the idea of a Terence Crawford fight, Canelo didn't seem too interested as the weight difference was a lot between the pair. Music, just like it was with Gawkin. Is that going to be the case all over again with I Know You Focus on Char? Is this to be the case with Ben? Everyone's asking. Yeah, how bad do you want to shut him up and be like, hey, this the guy? But now that we've seen Crawford already go up in weight to fight mid, it's clear his intentions are to get used to the weight and find a way to make it happen. People like Ling, although I think we can all agree Crawford would still need a few tune-up fights before taking on Canelo, as he looked good. But Canelo is a different beast in there. If Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez square off in a major bout in the first quarter of 2025, Alexander Y. believes that Crawford will prevail. Alvarez is the unified 3-belt super middleweight champion. About that, because you say coming is a different man. Terence works is stated on 2 sides, on the right and the left. Fight Alexander YK on the YouTube channel. 3 Knockout Rule believes that should the bout go through, Terence Crawford will defeat Canelo Alvarez in the 168 weight class in 2019. He feels the distance Terran can box like a big guy said. YK now hearing those words from someone. Knee like Jan, the legacy he has, goes to show how close a fight would actually be between the pair, as he knows boxing like the back of his hand, and hopefully we can get this fight announced a lot sooner rather than later. Crawford has made it known for a while that he's wanted the Kel fight for his legacy and of course the huge payday, and he knows it would have to be at a catchweight. Music. Make before we go any further into the video, how would you guys see a fight panic out between Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez? Would it be a one-sided beating by Canelo, like many are predicting? Or could you see Crawford being able to disarm Canelo and get the win over him? Comment down. In any case, Bud has achieved success and can go towards his taking on Sayer and have acknowledged that he made the challenge. I love the challenge. Many believe the pound-for-pound star should refrain from making another because the M of achievement Canelo now used as a bank. He's going to stop you. Ryan Garcia is one of those who his thoughts on social full fight cannot beat, can just excite me too. There is connecting for Crawford and the left hook is key for Matt. If he can land this, he will stop everything from Crawford regardless of the outcome. W said. And then, Crawford is pound for pound. Don't look like this Madoff has 11 fights. Canelo likes this guy for fun. Garcia said that the bout would either result in a draw or a robbery and then sent an audio message in WWW. Heechee indicated that Madav ought to have raised his hand and accused Bud Crawford of having a subpar resume. Crawford stated that the Canelo bout will take place if the correct amount of money is offered, but he wasn't as eager as he usually was to call out the February 261 Mexican fighter in the ring after his win against Mole. Only time will tell what happens from this moving forward. We can only hope the dotted line gets signed, as what a blockbuster fight it would be. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to Fight Fury for future videos from Combat Sports World and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one. Music act.